The less you maneuver a remote-controlled missile, the faster it will fly. Remember this if you want to fire the missile over a greater distance.
Snake, there's an old Chinese saying, "A scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar." Einstein said it another way. He said that only a life lived for others is worth living. That's why I entered MIT instead of CMU or Princeton like my friends. I wanted to do applied physics, not just theoretical stuff. I wanted to make things for people. The Soliton radar system or the codec system. I just wanted to make something that would be useful for people. I think that it was the same for Dr. Emmerich too. But he was used like a tool, used to make a horrible killing machine. Maybe it would be better if engineers like us just stopped making things. I don't know.
No, you're wrong. There's at least one person whose life has gotten better as a result of your inventions. Me.
Huh?
Without the codec, I wouldn't be able to talk to you like this.
Thanks, Snake.
Otakon said that now it's possible to design and test new types of nuclear weapons in a virtual simulation without ever exploding a nuclear device. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Since the establishment of DART, the Dual Axis Radiographic Hydrodynamic Test Facility, and NIF, the National Ignition Facility, early in the 21st century, there's been a wealth of data concerning nuclear fission and fusion. There is also much data accumulated from the nuclear tests conducted over the last 4 decades. With the processing speed of today's supercomputers, they can design a new nuclear weapon through virtual reality computer simulations.
You still haven't found Meryl? Snake, the Warhead storage building that you're in has 1 floor above ground and 2 floors below ground. Why don't you search there, too?
And with that, we're on our way. Hey there everybody, DestroyX here, and welcome to part 7 of Let's Play Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes. We're looking for Meryl, so where are we going to find her? Well, let's get away from these dead bodies here, because she won't be here. So yeah, we're going to head all the way back over here, but we're not going to go upstairs quite yet, because what we're going to do first is we're going to go inside the room and, well, avoid being poisoned by the gas and whatnot, and avoid being shot. So yeah. Right now we are locating a particular item, and as you can see, I'm just going into every single one of these rooms trying to find said item. What item are we looking for? Well, you'll see here in just a moment. But first, let's, yeah, there we go. Now let's head back in here and and nope, nothing in here. Nope. And bingo! The night vision goggles! Haha! These will come in handy later. So with that all said and done, I believe we are done in here for now. So we are now going to go ahead and head upstairs because, well, Meryl's not down here, obviously. So yeah, let's head upstairs and, well, yeah, that's all we have to do. Head upstairs. Yeah, I'm making it sound so complicated, aren't I? Now, we got a hint as far as how to locate Meryl. I mean, she's gonna be in this one room over here, you'll see here in just a moment. Inside this room here with the level 3 door. Now, the guards themselves, they have a particular walk. We're looking for a walk that looks feminine. Yeah. Just look for a walk that looks feminine. However, I kind of fail at that because this guard spots me. However, instead of shooting at me, the guard runs away, and we're greeted to a cutscene.
Don't move. That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake. Besides, it's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself. The truth is, the uniform smelled like blood.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I'm a fan of Foxhound way back, when guys like you and my uncle were in it. None of that gene therapy like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
There are no heroes in war. All the heroes I know are either dead or in prison. One or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
I'm just a guy who can only find meaning on the battlefield. There's no winning or losing for a mercenary. The only winners in war are the people.
That's right. And you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life. No ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield, the only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You can't stop loving war. Is it the same for all soldiers throughout history?
Why didn't you contact me?
My Kodak was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? Anyway, how did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you got a great butt.
Butt? Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
So Snake, how are the negotiations going?
No progress.
So it's all up to you, huh?
Somebody's gotta stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
There are two ways. Either we destroy Metal Gear, or...
We override the detonation code. You got the card keys from Baker?
Card keys? You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
Where could the other 2 be?
I have no idea, but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
I heard that Metal Gear is in an underground maintenance base to the north of here.
Take me too. I know this place better than you do.
You'll just slow me down. You don't have enough battle experience.
I won't slow you down. I promise.
And what if you do?
Then you can shoot me.
I don't like to waste bullets.
Got it. I'll be careful. You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror. I've always despised that kind of woman. I've always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father, he was killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
And so, you became a soldier.
I thought I was, until today. But now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself. Afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know...
Take a good look. You won't be seeing mirrors for a while. There won't be any chances to wash your face either.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. You lose, you die a dog's death.
Yeah.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
So I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Now you treat me like a woman?
Come on, use my .45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra. If we're gonna go north, we'll have to go through the commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5. This card will open it. It was inside the pocket of the uniform I was wearing.
It looks like he must have been guarding someplace important.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me. That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
We're just gonna leave Meryl for just a few moments while we get some more items. Like this. Box number 2. Haha! Not only are we getting that, we're also getting this wonderful thing called Pentasm. Yeah. We'll find out what that does later on. But until then, well, we're just going to ignore it. The cardboard box number 2, that's gonna come in handy if we use it. So yeah, we're just gonna, yeah. It's one of those cardboard boxes we can use to kind of warp our way around. What can I say? Plus we can hide in them too. So Cannot go wrong with a cardboard box. At least I don't think you can go wrong with them. Of course, right now I'm just searching lockers, but hey, it's okay. Nothing wrong with searching lockers. But I believe we are done, so we're gonna go reunite with Meryl.
Thank God Meryl's okay. She's a tough one, all right. Although when you look at her, it's hard to imagine how tough.
Must be the walk.
Anyway, I'm glad she's okay.
I also got a card key from her. I think I can use it to stop them from launching a nuke.
Get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base. That's where the detonation code input system is.
You found Meryl. The Colonel will be so relieved.
You managed to link up with Meryl. Good. So now you must have the card keys that will override the detonation code. You should hurry. The time limit is running out.
Colonel, your niece is fine.
Thank goodness.
We can't relax. Not yet.
I know. Snake.
She's quite a woman.
As commander of this operation, I can't ask you to watch after Meryl, but...
Duty first.
Maybe I was wrong. Sending my own flesh and blood to war.
She understands about duty.
I know she does.
But what I want to know is, what was the real purpose of this military exercise?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm nothing more than a middleman.
Is this transmission being monitored by the military?
Of course.
I get it. All the world's a stage and we're merely players, right?
Yes. But even players can influence the play.
I just hope we can prevent it from having a bad ending.
My head! Oh, it hurts!
What's wrong?
Don't come here, Snake!
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine. Okay, let's go. Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting. Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Hurry. Please, make love to me. Snake, I want you.
Who's that?
Snake, Meryl's not herself. Don't use your weapon.
It's Psycho Mantis. He's controlling Meryl. That tune is his mind control music.
Don't use your weapon. Try to knock her out.
Meryl's just being controlled. You're an expert at unarmed CQB, right? Stop her without using your gun, that's all.
Clearly, she is not herself. She must be under someone else's control.
Someone else must be controlling Meryl. Do something, Snake. Save her.
What am I supposed to do? I don't even know where he is.
Probably somewhere close by. He's just invisible.
How?
Stealth camouflage. A technology I developed. Stealth camouflage works by bending the light around the user in such a way that they're rendered nearly invisible. But if you had thermal goggles, you'd be able to see him. Anyway, you can't see him with your naked eyes, but there must be some way to make him show up.
Are you hurt, Snake? Don't give up!
Useless woman!
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
You doubt my power. Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake. I am Psycho Mantis. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless. I told you, I can read your every thought. You are a very methodical man. The type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission. You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious, or you are a coward. Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. I see that you enjoy Nintendo games. You like action games? Oh, so you've played Super Smash Bros. Melee before. You have not saved very often. You are somewhat reckless. I can read you like an open book. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now, I will move your controller by the power of my will alone. What do you think now? Can you feel my power? The demonstration is over.
Former KGB psychic. He has powerful psychokinetic and telepathic abilities. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, he came to America looking for a job. He worked with the FBI on several cases as a psychic profiler. 5 years ago, he was working on the case of a multiple serial murderer, and he got too far into the killer's mind. As a result, he became just like the killer.
So he was sort of infected by this serial murderer's thoughts?
In any case, after that he became sort of a psychic spy working for the highest bidder. He traveled all around the world. That's when he was recruited by Foxhound. He can read people's minds. He knows every move that you're going to make.
What should I do? I got no chance of beating him.
There must be some way.
He's a master at controlling people, Snake. Don't let him manipulate you.
It's true. Your enemy is a powerful telepath, but you've got more battle experience. You can do it, Snake.
A psychic soldier, yes. Although they won't admit it, many countries have paranormal programs and use psychics in their special ops. There is a wide range of abilities. There are some who exhibit little more than a heightened intuition, and there are others who can cause destruction on the scale of a natural disaster. But Psychomantis is one of the most powerful. Be careful.
Please, don't lose, Snake.
Not everything you see with your 2 eyes is real. Destroying his spirit is more important than destroying his body.
Don't let him read you. Be a blank slate, okay? Clear your mind. He read your mind with his psychic abilities. Somehow you've got to get around him. He's using his psychic ability to read your controller's moves. That's how he's evading your attack. You've got to do something so he can't read your controller's moves. Think. There must be some way. I've got it. The controller socket. Plug your controller into socket 2. Do that, and he won't be able to read your moves.
I think that the battle has been pretty self-explanatory. Switch controller slots, and then ultimately you can attack Psycho Mantis. He's going to attack with his telekinetic powers, and if you aim at him in first-person view for too long, it'll shift to your view, and there you go. He'll attack using throwing telekinetic bubbles. He'll attack by using his telekinetic powers to levitate things like statues, like that armored statue right there. He'll levitate chairs, spin them around as a shield. Yeah, it's one of those things where you're gonna have to kind of avoid things and fire when you can. It's a lot more beneficial just to use the SOCOM in this compared to using the FAMAS, at least in my opinion. But you know what? I believe we have a codec call coming right up here in just a few moments. So, I mean, there's really not much for me to say about this battle. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah. Yes. Oh no, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much about it. Alrighty, I guess we're getting ready for the codec call, so I really don't have much to say, except codec call, here comes the codec call.
He's using his psychic ability to read your controller's moves. That's how he's evading your attack. You've got to do something so he can't read your controller's moves. Think. There must be some way. Snake, is there any reason you can't use controller socket 3?
And we're gonna switch sockets, and we're gonna do a very, very brief battle before we get to a cutscene. Because, well, battling is fun. But yeah, you pretty much get the idea. Whenever you can't get to a point where you cannot hit Psycho Mantis, you're gonna have to switch controller ports. And once you do, you'll be able to hit him again until you're gonna have to switch controller ports again. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. I know there was a trick in the original version where if you had like a broken second controller port, you could shoot the statues, the busts, but I don't know if it works in the GameCube version. I don't think so. I haven't tried it, but who knows. If it works, leave a comment and confirm if it works or not, because I honestly don't know. I have a working Wii because I played this on my Wii. All right, here comes another cutscene coming at ya.
Why couldn't I read your mind?
So all we have to do is just knock Meryl out. You can either use a tranquilizer gun or you can just hit her. Either way, knock her out.
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak points. Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
Stop! Meryl!
No, it cannot be. No.
And back into the fray we go.
Is there any reason you can't use controller socket 4?
Actually, I can go ahead and switch to controller socket 4, and we're gonna go ahead and that's pretty much it. We don't have to switch controller sockets anymore. That's the last one. We don't have to switch it until after the battle's over. But all we have to do at this point is keep doing what we were doing before, which is just basically trying to dodge all of the attacks that Psycho Mantis throws at us. And once we do that, the battle is ours. This is really a very, very self-explanatory fight. What can I say? I wish I had more to say about this, but I don't. But, here in a little bit, we're gonna have another cutscene, which is awesome. And then after that, that's the end of the video. So, if you're not gonna hang around for End Slate, then I will, well, catch everybody after End Slate is over. I mean, I'll catch everybody at the next video, I should say. But if you are going to hang around for End Slate, well, you'll get to hear me talk again in just a little bit. Well, after the cutscene, of course. Oh man, I love this game, and the Psycho Mantis music is pretty awesome too. I mean, don't get me wrong, this music's very, very awesome. Everybody should listen to this music. I have this on my cell phone. I'm being a rather silly, but it is okay. That is basically all I do. I'm silly. Anyway, not much else I can say. Just dodge everything, fire when you can. You'll win. Other than that, I'm pretty much out of things to say, so I will catch everybody for End Slate if you are going to stick around and watch.
I cannot read you!
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake? Or maybe it's because you like her.
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that does not mean he doesn't have a heart.
It's okay, Colonel. She's right.
I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I will read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through the hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers, then use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way. And that is why there is war. But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth, and he despised me for it. I thought my father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I. The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen true evil, Snake. Seeing you calms my soul. You're like the boss. No, worse. Compared to you, I'm like a saint. I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there. You have a large place in her heart.
A large place?
And getting bigger. But I do not know if your futures lie together. I have a last request.
What is it?
My mask. Put it back on.
Okay.
Like this. Other people's thoughts force their way into my mind. Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world. I'll open the door for you. If you want to find your future, go through that door. This is the first time I've ever used my power to help someone. Strange. Such a nostalgic feeling.
Let's go, Meryl.
I'm sorry.
Meryl,
How could I let Mantis control my mind like that?
if you're going to doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Don't regret your past. Learn from it. Regrets just make a person weaker.
You're right. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Snake, can I ask you something?
More complaints?
About what Mantis said. I was just wondering...
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no. Nothing. So tell me, Snake, what's your name? Your real name?
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Any family?
No, but I was raised by many people.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone else's life.
So you are all alone, just like Mantis said.
Other people just complicate my life. I don't like to get involved.
You're a sad, lonely man.
Come on, let's go.
Hey there everybody, Destroyer X here, and welcome to End Slate. End Slate is the end of the video. It is the after show. It is the after school special. It's basically something I throw in at the end of each video, and I talk about something completely random. First of all, thank you all so much for those that, are still visiting my YouTube channel and basically, checking out my videos and stuff. Thank you all so much for visiting. I know I've been silent for the past 7 months or so, but I've had so many things go on lately. I've basically managed to find this incredible job called being a help desk IT professional. I'm actually a help desk level 1 at this wonderful company. I enjoy it so much. That's been keeping me busy for the past few months. Not only that, I left Best Buy. Yeah, I know. I've been working at Best Buy for over a year and whatnot, and basically, the fact that since I got hired on directly by this company, because initially I was contract to hire, but I got hired on directly back in April, so I left Best Buy so I can work there pretty much the entire time. So yeah. So yeah, I'm working as a help desk IT technician. I am so excited about that. I've been doing a lot more of my photography this year compared to previous years. Been doing quite a few photo shoots lately. Yeah, that's pretty much kept me busy. I shoot whenever I can. I'm trying to get better at this photography thing so that I can take better pictures of my adorable baby niece because she is so cute and awesome and she's getting older. Oh my goodness. She's gonna be a year old before I know it, and yeah, because she was born September of last year, so yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, I'm trying to spend as much time with her as I can. I'm trying to get better at photography so I can take better pictures of her and whatnot. But I did not forget about my YouTube channel, nor did I forget about my website. My website, I'm starting to update that again because of the fact I haven't really done that too much lately, so I'm going to start updating that again as well. My YouTube channel, whenever I get a free moment to do Let's Plays, I am going to be doing Let's Plays again, so that would be awesome. So let's get back into the swing of things with End Slate. So what can I recommend for a recommended video? How about part 6 of Let's Play Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes? You know, that video. Yeah, because I haven't done a video in forever, so I'm gonna recommend that. And of course, for the next video preview, if you are watching it on YouTube, obviously you're watching on YouTube because you're watching it my End Slate, or you could be watching it on my website, whichever comes first, I don't know. But as you can see over here on the next video preview, there's a preview of Let's Play Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes Part 8. And which I will be dealing with the battle against Sniper Wolf, which that will be fun. So yeah. But yeah, thank you all so much. For those that have been, basically visiting the channel, visiting my website, visiting my Facebook fan page. Thank you all so much for visiting those things. It just means a lot to me. Don't forget to check that stuff out, because I would like to try and do another contest. I don't know when I'm going to be able to pull it off, do that though, because I'm trying to pay off bills and save up money for this, that, and the other thing, so yeah. But I believe I'm out of things to talk about for right now. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, if you haven't done so already, feel free to subscribe. If you haven't checked out my website, go ahead and check that out. Go to DestroyerX.com for DestroyerX Productions, where I do my, basically, freelance web design and web hosting. And of course, you can always visit my website, my personal website, ChristopherEastman.com, where you get to see all sorts of things about me, my Let's Plays, and other things that I do on my website, like pictures and writings. And I have an anime list too, and you can learn about me and everything like that, because I guess that's awesome, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I'm pretty much out of things to talk about for Inslate, so until part 8 of Let's Play Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, I will catch everybody later. Until then, everybody, take care, and ciao for now.